Well, my friends,
Everything will be good. Everything will be good. We don't leave you.
probably wondering why I'm sitting here. Why I'm sitting here in the corner in this little tunnel with wonderful acoustics. Hashem seemingly has pushed us into the corner. So, here we are in the corner. All the way in the corner. We're in the corner. You see? He's pushed us into the corner. There's no America, or there's no American administration. Maybe the American people, but, who cares what they think? There's no American administration. There's no UK, there's no Europe, there's no Japan, there's no Korea, there's no one. Maybe there's Argentina, but who cares what they think? Who cares what Milei thinks, right? So basically, everybody who we thought was so-called, so to speak, civilized, kind of like back in 80 years ago when we thought that supposedly civilized country called Germany with civilized, classical music and civilized all the culture and art and all the things. Asaf is very civilized. He's a civilized killer. You know what I mean? The bad part of him. There's the Rabbi Kessin says is a Tov Sheba Asaf. But we won't mention that today. We won't go into that today. But he's a civilized killer. He's a civilized murderer, And so we're in the corner. And we're in the corner because Hashem wants us to be in the corner. He wants us to be just me and us and him. And that's what he wants. And I think very slowly, Jewish people are not only are we very stubborn, but we're very, very slow. We're very slow. We move at the speed of snail to realize, what needs to be done, what we need to do. But we'll get there, Rav Dror Kasuto used to say, I don't care how you get there, but if you have to crawl, then crawl. So you're going to crawl across the finish line. You're going to crawl. You're not going to run, you're going to crawl. But crawl. If it takes you forever, if it takes you years or decades or, centuries, okay, so be it. And you're going to crawl. But you'll get there crawling, and you'll crawl to the finish line. You ever see those guys in the Olympics? They pull up with a hamstring, and their fellow competitor has to drag them across the finish line. That's what it is. So that's what we're gonna do. You know what I mean? That's what we're gonna do. If you have to limp. Whoever's gonna limp is gonna limp. Whoever's gonna crawl is gonna crawl. It's the way it's gonna be. We're alone, my friends. To their credit, some of the people in our government said basically, listen, if we have to do this alone, if we have to go into Rafa alone, we will. The weirdest thing is that it took this long. And not only that, apparently there's been some obscure article that's been published about, supposedly, allegedly, that there was a person, a spy, or some kind of weird personage, as we Russian would say, personage, that got into the war room in the Kiryat in Tel Aviv, and basically made it so that the you know, so that our army went into Gaza after 3 weeks instead of after days. And so they have the identity of the person, they have indicted this person, and the MK, he's part of Otzma Israel party. He said that the minute that the identity of this person is going to be revealed, hopefully soon, it's going to cause an unprecedented uproar in Israel, across all segments of Israeli society. So, my friends, there's been a gag order primarily on this information. Arutz Sheva in Hebrew have published an article about it. Mark Zell, I think he's a senator, Republican, has tweeted something about it. So basically, a senator, I think a Jewish senator, and Arutz Sheva, an Israeli media outlet in Hebrew, have published about it. But other than that, no coverage. So, my friends, basically, we're finally about to do what we need to do. In the words of Bono, with or without you, with or without you. That's where we're at. And my friends, our sages and our prophets, our Nevi'im and our Hazal, and they explain that before the Mashiach, this is what's going to be. This is what's going to be, that supposed friends would turn on us, or the representations of these friends would turn on us, and all we would have left is Hashem. We could see that we have Hashem. Thank God. And here we are. This is where He wants us. You guys see, nobody puts baby in the corner. Well, Hashem just put baby in the corner. His babies, his kids, in the corner, and it's good. Baruch Hashem. It's a good place to be, because then we rely only on Him, and when we rely only on Him, usually we come out on top. Alright, guys. That's all for tonight, and talk to you soon.